Hey, it's KQ, KC Boxing Channel, coming with another video. Yes, sir. Mr. Eddie Hearn finally admitting that Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury will have a fight. I guess one of his cronies actually confirmed to him that everything is basically done. So, got caught in another lie. We all remember when he said, oh no, it's not going to happen. No way, it's not going to happen. Well, I guess now he's going to pretty much shit on the fight and say that, oh, Wilder and Joshua will make a bigger fight, which he already been alluding to. But the main thing is we get to see good boxing. And actually, this is a good look for Deontay Wilder. And Eddie Hearn had to admit also, this is quote unquote, like I told you, KQKC gonna come to you straight. And shout out to the Boxing Voice. I have to really admit, they asked the hard questions. And of course, kiss ass Big Baby Miller was there, popped in the interview, acting like he gonna kiss Eddie Hearn on the jaw. I mean, god damn. But anyway, I don't even want to ride into him. My last video, I already tried to tell him a new one, but anyway, Eddie Hearn had to admit, this is his words, quote unquote. He said that Deontay Wilder is very, very popular now. Now, was it on purpose? I don't know. But that's what's happening now. He's popular. Oh, you think so? He's only the longest reigning heavyweight. He holds the most prestigious belt. And he's an American. He's a black American at that. I get that. Really get on your skin, does it? So, while Anthony Joshua got shit all on his mind, I know he does. Hey, he's a good fighter. He just fell in with the wrong fucking crowd. Just like you tell your son or you tell your daughter, don't go and fall in with the wrong crowd. Well, that's what happened to Anthony Joshua. He fell in with the wrong crowd. It's called Matchroom Boxing. It's called the Zone app. And guess what? Just like a murder is getting committed. You didn't actually do the murder, but hey, you was there, so you had to go all the way. It's called peer pressure, right? Well, he too goddamn old to be peer pressure. So he went along with the bullshit. He knew he wasn't going to fight Deontay Wilder. I mean, I know we've been through this. We've been over this. We've been through it. We've been over it. We've been around it. We've been through it. But facts is facts, and every chance I fucking get, I'm going to say it. You fucked up. That's the bottom line. I'm sorry, UK people. I like y'all. I like the country. I mean, I like Frank Warren. I liked Eddie Hearn till he came out with that bullshit. Till he tried to bullshit somebody. That's right. Then he says, this is quote unquote again, well, Deontay Wilder, no matter how messed up the contract is, he still has another contract. You know how stupid that shit sounds? Why would, first of all, once I read that part where he said that if it's a draw, there's no rematch. What kind of shit is that? If it's a draw, it's no rematch. I mean, who would sign some shit like that anyway? He know better than that. Oh, Dan. You know, I told you, I do my research. I look at other channels. You know, especially my boy for Nine International Boxing. I like my man. That's my boy. And I'm going to tell you this. Quote unquote again, Mr. Eddie Hearn stated that not only will the fight be bigger than Tyson Fury, but you can't depend on Tyson Fury because him and Dylan White had a handshake to split 50-50, but Tyson Fury pulled out. He didn't want to fight. Okay, sir. But this contract is written. It's not no fucking handshake. Al Hammond don't play that. Shelly Finkel doesn't play that. So yes, Tyson Fury will have to fight unless, of course, it's an injury or something like that. So what happened with Dylan White? I don't know. So there you go. Eddie Hearn finally admitting indirectly that he pretty much fucked up. You know, if he would have came straight and said, look, this is all we can offer, which is not true, but he's a promoter. He should know what the other side wants and should try to meet halfway. I mean, that's just basic knowledge. I mean, that's just basic. I mean, no matter what you negotiate in the gym, you negotiate at church, at school. I mean, damn. Does he have to go back to promoter school 101? You tell me. You send me a comment. But now, the UK is coming down and the walls are closing in on Anthony Joshua. Ortiz commented. Pretty much it was bullshit. And how Anthony Joshua got out of the fight with him. Remember, he was the boogeyman of the division, but Deontay Wilder fought him. But I don't hear the UK people talking about that, right? No, y'all not. Y'all talking about Klitschko. That's right. Carl Froch. Now, he's a really, really good fighter, right? Is that correct? He commented on Anthony Joshua. His own countryman. And another countryman, Lennox Lewis. We all know what he said recently. Act like a champ. Step up. Defend those belts. I mean, come on. Now, what will Eddie Hearn do now? Of course, I know what he's going to do. He's going to show that to Zone in October. The first month, I believe, is free. Then he tries to break it down, just like they do on TV, try to sell shit. It's 80 cents a day. That's all. Just 80 cents a day. you know how they do it on TV. It's $10.999. Just say it's $10 a month. Then you go, it's 80 cents a day. Trying to make it more, less. But the best fights he gonna ever have is that very first card, and that's in October. I guarantee you that. I bet you that's the best card he gonna have. Yes, sir. Because you have Anthony Joshua on there and Povetkin. Then you have Miller on there. Bum. Dimitri Andre. And then basically that's it. And after that, he got Bellator, MMA. No offense. I'm not a racist, not a bit. But not too many black dudes or black people watch MMA. One thing I do agree with Bob Arum, hey, when you go there and see the audience and everything, everybody pretty much white. It's a couple skinheads and stuff like that. I mean, hey, it's the truth. I told you I'm not a biased channel. I'm just keeping it real. Hey, it is what it is. So that's pretty much what the zone gonna be. How many stations are already like that? I mean, I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck went through these guys' mind to give this man all that money to start something that's already been created and started. And boxing is not really a big name over here like it is in the UK. I mean, what will possess? I mean, you really, unless you just got money to burn. I mean, it is what it is. Now, Deontay Wilder is popular. And of course, now Eddie Hearn want to shit on Tyson Fury. Well, the more athletic Tyson Fury that fought Klitschko and beat him, that Fury is gone now. This is a different Fury now. Now, I wouldn't fight Deontay Wilder because he's ferocious. Of course you wouldn't fight him. We know that. We all seen that. Now that Tyson Fury gonna fight him, gonna step up and show respect to his country. But Eddie Hearn said, "Oh, that's just for show. That's just for show. That ain't nothing." That's what Eddie Hearn said, quote unquote. That's right. That just for show. No, Tyson Fury meant that. Sure, he has some problems. We all have problems. And Eddie Hearn, you definitely got problems. Anthony Johnson, you definitely got problems too. But you need to deal with them over there in your country, because that's where you got the problems at first. If anybody go to some of them British channels, you will see you got some assholes that fuck wild and all that, but you got the main die-hard boxing fans asking the hard questions. Why didn't you fight Deontay Wilder? That's all. That's the hard question that need to be asked. But he can't answer it. See. Then Eddie Hearn goes on to say that the fight didn't happen because it was Shelly Finkel's fault. I don't think it was Deontay Wilder. It was Shelly Finkel. He got rid of all his fighters, and I don't think he ever did this before. But the interviewer said, "Well, Why not go to Al? Well, yeah, okay. All right. So bullshit us some more. Like I said, shout out to them for asking the hard questions. That's what I'm talking about. Put their asses on the spot. Hey, if it was Shirley Finkel, Lou DeBella, or Al Heyman, put their asses on the spot if need be. Hey, I told you, I'm not biased. Hey, if Al Heyman fucking up, call his ass to the carpet. Here, come to the front line. Come up to the front. What the fuck is going on? You talk to him. You tell him. You ask him. You got to ask the tough questions. Like I keep telling everybody, we don't have no players association in boxing. That's in football and basketball, all that shit. But at least we got the LDBC. At least they would call your ass out. They don't have that big of a reach where they can tap your ass on the shoulder and say, hey, look here. That ain't right. But at least we can hear about it. They can speak about it. And you know what? Now, I don't wish nobody no harm. I don't root for nobody to get their ass kicked. Sure, I take a side and say, hey, I got my boy over here. I hope he win, But if Povetkin knock Joshua ass out or win by unanimous decision, I'm going to make 10 damn videos about that shit. Why? Because he deserved it. Now, no one deserved any harm to him. But people deserve tongue lashings many times. That's what it is. His own damn corner man came and talked to him because he think he the shit. I'm Anthony Joshua. Hey, just give me some water, and put a little grease on my face and let me go and do my thing. And that's it. And he smiles. Well, what if Povetkin wiped that damn smile off his face? But we know why he took the fight. Because I told you, unifications, fight trumps mandatories. So therefore, guess what? He picked the mandatory though. He didn't want to unify with Deontay Wilder because he knew what possibly can happen. But hey, that's what boxing's all about. Styles make fights. The best fight the best. If you're a champion, be like Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson never refused to fight nobody. Anybody that wanted to fight him, okay, well, I signed. That's Mike Tyson. But today, it seems like we got different types of champs. It's called cherry picking. It's called don't want to lose that O. If you're a champ and you got another champ in the same division, you got to unify it. No matter what it takes. You should have took the $50 million. We could have had a fight going on next month. But no, you didn't. You chose the mandatory. Mandatory. They don't even say mandatory. I don't know why. Maybe that's the way they speak. I don't know. But if you listen to Eddie Hearn in an interview, he don't say mandatory. He say mandatory, something. He don't say it correctly, And I guess that's just the way they speak. But hey, I love the women over there. I like the way they speak. You know, they have a very lovely accent on a woman. You know, like Adrian Broner always say, no homo. You know, so, but yes, that's the latest on the greatest Eddie Hearn. That's the interview that he had did. And, you know, it seemed like it's excuses after excuses. It's like my cousin, you know, always got a fucking answer for everything. No accountability. It's just an excuses. That's it. You know, man up. That's all I got to say. Man up. You know, there's nothing wrong when say, hey, look, I'm a promoter. You know, promoters make mistakes. You know, promoters here to protect their client, and that's it. Now, kudos out to the interviewer. He asked him. Well, Deontay Wilder said that when he received the contract, your name was on it and not Anthony Joshua's. Now, this is what Eddie Hearn's answer was. This is quote unquote. He said Anthony Joshua's name don't supposed to be on it. I am the promoter. I am him. I am him. I represent him. Only name should be on there is mine. Okay. Did you fucking explain that to Anthony Joshua? Because he been out there telling people his name is on there. Well, actually, yes and no. Because we as one and, bull, goddamn shit. You know, I'm going to bust a vein. But please, I mean, I can't take no more of this shit. Man, make the fight. That's all. I don't have nothing against Eddie Hearn. No, I don't. But please, be accountable for your actions. You know, explain to us, like we a first grader, why you don't want Anthony Joshua talking to the media or nobody. Well, I understand now. Because he's going around telling everybody that he signed the contract and everything, but you said, no. I signed it. He didn't sign it really because I represent him and I'm his representative. So it's like me and him is as one. And I did that, you know. Pretty much mumbo jumbo business bullshit. That's all. It's called a professional bullshitter. That's all. That's all. I mean, the best of the best do it. Trust me. Old man Walmart did it. Okay, Bill Gates, Microsoft, he does it. Alright? Old man Ford, the car plant, they does it. You know? Daimler, Chrysler, Mercedes-Benz, they do it. Lexus, the most expensive car with a Toyota engine, they do it. Mercedes-Benz with a Chrysler engine, that's why I call it Daimler Chrysler, they do it. So it is what it is. And you know what? I'm through with this. You know, we're gonna see some good fights. PBC, Showtime, they doing their thing. We all know that. So we just gonna sit back and see shit self-destruct. That's all. So with that, I'm KC Boxing Channel. If you like where I'm going with this new decorative channel, man, subscribe to my channel. And if you want to know another video when I upload it, man, it's no problem. You will be notified. All you gotta do is hit that notification bell. And on the way out, man, I need for you to hit that like button. And with that, man, I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.